Hi dear friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to make these beautiful stylish boho style necklaces. I will explain you how I did these. I will show you how I made these beaded area, the small beads, the biggest beads, and how I did the cord. Of course, these are my design. I designed it like this. Of course, you can design it later, the different style. You can also make earrings like this. It is also good earrings like this. That depends on you, but I will tell you how I did these. Meanwhile, please subscribe my YouTube channel for my further videos. Activate the info ring. If you like this video, please leave like, remark, and let's learn how to make this. In order to make this beautiful necklace, we need some material. First of all, I'm using cotton yarn. I have this kind of cotton yarns. If you have some unfinished ropes, remaining ropes, you can use those cotton yarns for this kind of small projects. Later on, I will use a hook 3 millimeters. I will crochet these with 3 millimeters. And this will help me while crocheting. This is a small hook with 2 millimeters, and I will need scissors and some wooden beads, this kind of beads. This is my choice, of course. You can choose different beads if you like. Now we are starting making this small bead. We are starting with making magic loop, magic ring. I'm making magic ring in the easiest way, like this, and this is my fingers taking them and turning like this, and then I'm keeping this with my fingers, taking and making a chain, and then I am taking this rope on this. I'm tightly keeping this rope and starting making single stitch, single crochet. This is one. Sorry, I will make once again. This is one. This is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. We will go on like this. While making this single crochet, the only thing we should be careful, the rope, this rope will be on the ring, on this ring rope. And we will complete this single crochet till 25. I made 25 single crochet on the ring. I'm taking the hook off, and I will push this till the end, till the other side. I'm pushing, I'm pulling, yes. We are pulling this till this ring become a very small ring like this. I'm pushing very tightly, very strongly. Yes, it's been a small ring, a small bead. Now I need some rope. I'm cutting this. And I will show you how we are going to make the invisible stitch while finishing. For this reason, we will need a darning needle. We need a needle. Now I am inserting my needle in the first coming stitch. And in the same loop, you know, you see this like V shape. Here we made one side of the V shape while inserting our needle in the first coming stitch. Now I am inserting my needle in the same way like this, and I will make the other V. You see, now it's been an invisible stitch. It's been a round small bead, and I'm turning my bead back, and I will just knead a bit in order to hide the remaining rope and also making it strong. I am going on sewing this. That's enough. I'm cutting. I will also hide the other remaining rope. I will do it also by needle. It's enough. I'm cutting. As you see, it is really very easy. We finished the smallest bead, this bead. We did it. Now we will make the biggest one. Actually, the first row is the same with this. Now let's make this bead. We are starting with magic loop again. Let me show you once again. This is like this. I'm turning like this. I'm putting my finger here. Now I'm doing like this, pull through and making a chain. Now you see this rope. This rope will be on the upper, and we will go on making single crochets on this rope. Let's make one. This is my one single crochet. This is two single crochet. This is 3 single crochet. You should make this single crochet when you reach up to 25 single crochets. The only thing you should be careful is this rope will be on the ring rope, on the ring. Okay, make 25 single crochets and meet at the end. I made 25 single crochets on the magic ring. Now I will pull this very tightly. You see, it's been small. Now I will go on crocheting on the upper row. I will go on making single crochet. Since these stitches are very tight, very small, for this reason I will use a smaller hook in order to make the stitch loops larger, like this. First of all, I am making slip stitch in order to finish this row. Okay, making one chain, and now I am on the upper row. While making single crochets one by one on these chains, I will always take the back loop. This is, I'm inserting my hook in the back loop. You see, now I'm on the following stitch. What am I doing? I'm just making with my smaller hook the back stitch a bit larger, because the stitches are really very small, very tight, since we pull the rope very tightly. Okay, like this. One by one, I'm inserting my hook in the back loop, enlarging the back loop with a smaller hook, making single stitches. As the last I will do, I am here in the following stitch. Now I am inserting my smaller hook in the back loop. I'm making it large. Now I can insert my hook in this back loop. Okay, you see. Go on like this one by one, making single crochets as I explained to you. Come here to the end and let's meet there. I came to the end. Now I will finish. I will make invisible finishing stitch here, because I want my round beads to be seen neatly at the end. So I need a darning needle. I'm taking my rope in the needle. Now, how I am doing this? Normally, I make slip stitch here. I take one single stitch and I finish. This is the normal, this is the finish, round stitch finishing. But I'm not doing this because I want my round bead to be seen neatly. So I'm inserting my needle here. This is the place that I normally should make single stitch in order to finish, or in order to go up the upper row. Now you see this stitch, this line is the first line of the V shape. You know, these stitches are, did you see well? Always in V shape. So I made the first side of the V. What should I do? This is the starting of my one side of the V shape. I'm inserting my needle there like this, and I am completing my V shape. Did you see? This is the first side of the V shape, and now I made the second side of the V shape. Now I made an invisible finishing. Did you see? Neatly finish. Okay, what I am doing now, I am turning back and I am sewing up the remaining rope. A few times I will do it in order to keep the rope very tightly, strongly at the back. And I am cutting the rope. Okay, it's okay. I'm cutting this now. And I will do the same thing for the other remaining rope. I will hide the other remaining rope in the same way at the back with the darning needle. A few times I'm inserting my needle at the back of the loops in the back. Yes, we finished this row. Now what did we do? We made firstly the smaller bead, and then we made a bit larger bead. Now it's turn to make this bigger bead with wooden beads. In order to make this, first of all we should make the first round and the second round, and then we will make crochet the beads at the end. We are starting making with magic loop again. Making chain, and I am being careful that this rope will always be on the ring, and we will make the single crochet on these ropes. Now we are making 25 single crochets as we did with the previous row. This first row is the same with the others: 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet. And what are we doing? We are being careful. This rope will always be on the ring rope. We will make the single crochets on these ropes. Make totally 25 single crochets and knit at the end. I finished 25 single crochets. I am pulling the rope very tightly till the other side. I'm pulling this, as you see, I'm pulling, and it is becoming smaller. Now I will go to the upper row. For this reason, I will make a single stitch here in the last stitch, the stitches are very tight, so I'm using a smaller hook in order to enlarge it. Okay. Now I will go on the upper row by making single stitch again, single crochet again, but I'm inserting my rope on the back loop. It is difficult to make it with a 3mm hook, so I'm using 2mm hook in order to enlarge the back loop. And now I'm easily making the single stitch by the help of my smaller hook. Okay, one by one I'm making single crochets on the upper row, and I'm coming to the end, and I will start crocheting the beads. I came to the end. Now I am cutting the rope. I'm taking my darning needle in my hand, and I will make the invisible finish on this row. Firstly, I'm inserting my needle here like this. I made the first V shape of the stitch, and then I will make the second side of the V shape. And I made the second side of the V shape, you know. This is the first way, this is the second. Now the invisible stitch is finishing. I'm hiding the remaining rope at the back with darning needle. I showed how to make it with my previous smaller beads, so I will not show you here. Now we will crochet the beads at the last row of this. So I chose 10 pieces blue. Normally it is used 80 pieces, but in order to take the risk, I will insert the rope, pull the rope, 10 rope. I will use darning needle. With the help of the needle, I will insert these on the rope very easily, like this. Yes, I will take all the beads on the rope like this. Yes, my beads are on the rope. I'm taking the needle off. I am taking my rope in my hand, and now I will show you how I am going to crochet the beads on this row. I'm inserting my hook in one of the stitches. This time we are not taking back loop, we are always using the loops both. I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm taking this, inserting, I will take the bead on the chains by the help of the smaller hook like this. I'm pulling this through and pushing the bead till the chain. Now I'm inserting my hook in the following stitch, making a single crochet there, and I'm making a single crochet and then another single crochet, and now making 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, taking this off, and I will take this bead on the chain, so I'm using the smaller hook like this and pushing it till the chain. That's it. And now I'm inserting my hook in the following stitch and making single stitch single stitch, and 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking this off, I'm taking my smaller hook in my hand, pull through the loop and pushing this. And now I'm fixing this bead on the crochet, on the round crochet, by making single stitch in the following stitch. And now I'm making 1, 2 single stitches, one by one, inserting the following stitches, and now making 1, 2, 3, 4. It is very easy actually. Taking another hook and taking the bead on the rope by the help of the smaller hook. I'm pulling the rope, pushing this, that's it. And I'm fixing the bead in the following stitch by making single crochet, and I'm going on making single crochets in the following. One more and one more, and now making 1, 2, 3, 4, going on like this. I came to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I used 8 beads. At first I put 2 more. I put totally 10 beads on the rope. I did it as a precaution. Now I am fixing this. Making single crochet and the following stitch, making another single crochet, and in the following stitch I am making slip stitch and finishing this. One moment, sorry, once again I'm trying. Yes, I'm making 1 chain and cutting the rope, finishing the beaded like this. It's been beautiful. You can use this as a ring, for example. You can use this one, you know, this one, for example, and you can insert a hook, earring hook here. You will have a nice earring, and also for necklace it is beautiful. Maybe if you one by one, side by side, you can crochet, you can sew, and you can make a necklace. It's going to be, that depends on you. The design is completely depends on you. I just learned you how to make this beautiful beaded, and you will also see my designs in this video. Dear friends, if you want to make the same with my design, then you will sew the beads in the front, in the middle of the beads. These are wooden beads I chose. As you see what I did, I sew a dark blue bead in the center, and I sew another bead in the center of the small crochet bead, like this. And let me show you the others, like this. First of all, I saw these beads. I created these parts. So if you want to make the same, we are sewing up the beads in the center of the crochet beads. This is red, so I'm sewing up the red bead in the center of the big crochet bead. I think no need to show you how to crochet till the end. You can do it yourself. Okay, you are sewing the bead in the center of the crochet. I sew the bead in the center of the crochet up. It is like this. Now I am sewing another bead in the center of the smaller crochet bead. I sewed it up as well, sew it up. Now I will sew the biggest crochet bead to the smaller one. Not the smallest, the middle size. I will sew them up like this to each other, attached each other. Yes, I sew it up like this. Now I will show you how to make cords. You know, this is my yarn, the remaining of my yarn. A few meter, 2 or 3 meters, I am arranging a rope, and then like this I will make a loop first. Oops, I made my loop. Now what I am going to do, this is the rope with my yarn. I am taking it on my finger. The other is my free rope that I separated a few meters. Like this. I am making yarn over my free rope and then making normal chain like this, yarn over and making standard make chain. Like this rope is the free rope. This is not the rope of my yarn rope is here on my finger. I am putting yarn over, I am making yarn over my free rope, and then with the other rope I'm making chain like this, yarn over, yes, this is the chain of our necklace. You will do it as long as you want. That's completely depends on you. Always we are doing this. There is nothing but this. Complete your chain making like this. You see, it's been a very nice chain. Go on like this and complete. Dear friends, thank you so much for watching the video till now. Hope you learned how I did this beautiful crochet jewelry, crochet necklace. Hope you will make more beautiful designs using these crochet beads. If you make this kind of crochet beads I made in different designs, and if you send me your photos, your comments, I will be very happy to see them. Thank you again for everything. If you want me to make this kind of videos, please remember to subscribe my YouTube channel, activate the info ring, and if you like this video, please leave like remarks and comments, and see you in the further videos. Thank you.